Sensi. Everyone say hi, Dan Raj.
Hi.
And I'm your referee for tonight's minor league comedy sports match. And comedy sports, for those very few of you who do not know, is competitive improvisational comedy. It's comedy because everything that's going to happen on this stage is going to make you laugh. At the very least, you'll laugh at our faces. It is competitive because the players on this field are going to be competing for your laughter and your points. And it is improvisational because everything except for what I'm saying right now is going to be made up completely based off of suggestions from you guys.
Tonight's loyal fans.
That is right. There is audience participation. I can see you and hear you at the same time. And you have an identity. Whenever I say you, followed by guys, you will respond with tonight's loyal fans. And let's try that out all together now. Hey, you guys.
Tonight's loyal fans.
Walking down the street and I bumped into you guys.
Tonight's loyal fans.
I'm going to get $5 from you guys.
Tonight's loyal fans.
Yes. You may deny me $5, but you cannot deny that you are tonight's loyal fans. And you have a job which we will get to in just a second. First, let's talk about my job. My job as your referee is to rally, tally, and fally. Rally because I get things going. Tally because I'm in charge of keeping track of what happens in individual games and giving points. And I'm going to fally, a made-up word for dishing out the fouls. I can call any foul I want at any time, and I can make them up on the spot because I bought this at Sports Chalet. But there are two fouls you need to know. And the first foul is the brown bag foul. Everyone together, when a woman's deodorant commercial and brown bag foul. A brown bag foul is going to be called whenever someone says something racist, sexist, Marxist, wrist control. Anything I deem inappropriate, offensive, the offending person will have to wear a brown paper sack over their head for the rest of that game. And I did say offending person, not just player. That's because you guys are not excluded from the brown bag foul. So when I come out to you for suggestions, keep it clean. Poo-poo and pee-pee, you talk about that outside. We're going to have smart humor here, maybe. All right. And now the second foul is the groaner foul. So everyone hit people in the Adam's apple. It's the groaner foul. The groaner foul is going to be called on the players every time they say a joke that's so unfunny, it's punny. Your dad said this to you every morning before you went to school. Anytime that happens, I will blow my whistle, throw my flag, and nothing happens just yet. What will happen at the, oh, she's so cute. What will happen at the end of that game is the offending player will have to come up front into the apology box and apologize to you guys.
Tonight's loyal fans.
At which point you can either choose to accept or deny their apology. If you accept their apology, nothing happens, they know what they did, and then we continue. If you deny their apology, then 1 point is sucked away from that offending player's team. So you have power. You have power. Use it. It's fun. All right. Now we know the fouls. We know my job. I'm your referee. I officiate. We know the player's job. They do the funny. Now we need to get to the job of you guys.
Tonight's loyal fans.
And that is to give us suggestions. So right now, everyone on this side, you are going to be called, actually hold on, what's your favorite color? Green. Perfect. You are green section. This is green section. And now these first two rows, what's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. You are pizza section. And now everyone over here, who among the Impressionist era is your favorite painter?
Monet.
Monet! That is Monet section. Thank you. One person took French class in high school. All right, so we got green, pizza, and Monet. Perfect. You know your jobs, everyone knows their jobs, and it's time to get warmed up. I'm warmed up because I have a core body temperature of 500 degrees Fahrenheit. The players are warmed up because they're doing Bikram yoga right now. There's one group that's not warmed up, and that's you guys!
Tonight's loyal fans!
And to do that, we're going to count from 1 to 10 with our applause. On a scale of 1 to 10. 0, silence. 1, we're going to applaud a little bit. Tiny golf clap. I'm going to get louder and louder. 5, we're halfway there. 6, 7, at 7, we are all going to meow. I mean all of us. I mean it. 8, 9, 10. 10, we're crazy loud. We have superpowers. We are saving the world at number 10. All right, so we are at 0 right now. So silence. 1. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. In there, we're getting there. 6, 7. take your benches right now. Our first round to open the show up is called the opening round appropriately. But before that gets started, I need both captains on the field. Level 10 applause! Captain Ward, Captain Henrietta, shake hands in good sportsmanship or unsportsmanship. Okay, perfect. Good sportsmanship. We chose that. In the opening round of Playground Insults, we're going to figure out who's going to go first with a coin toss, but I don't have a coin, I have a debit card. Why do I need coins? Right now, Captain Lauren, choose loops.
It's all right. We look alike.
You got everything.
For the blue team! Yay!
I went to Sports Chalet. I have power right now. Captain Lizzie,
Yes.
you'll get a point in secret. Captain Lizzie, please choose rock, paper, or scissors. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Captain Lizzie has chosen scissors. All right? She has chosen scissors. Scissors. On the count of 3, choose rock, paper, or scissors. She has chosen scissors. Again, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Captain Henrietta has chosen rock. She wins this game. In the game of, not rock, paper, scissors, of player and insults, do you choose to go first or second?
We choose to go first.
They choose to go first, and you choose?
Second!
You had one choice. Good job.
Thank you.
And for this to get started, we need to send one player from each team out of the room. And who's that going to be?
That shall be me.
That shall be you. And who's that going to be?
Me.
Captain's Challenge! Bye, Lizzie. Bye, Henrietta! And they are now in the soundproof outside of here. And now, for Playground Insults, I'm going to need multi-syllabic words from you guys.
Tonight's Loyal Fans.
And now we're going to start off with adjectives from Green Green. Give me a multi-syllabic adjective.
Cromulent.
Cromulent. Cromulent. And that's going to go to the blue team right there. Cromulent. And now from Pizza Pizza, give me a multi-syllabic. Facetious? Facetious. Perfect. Now back here in Monet.
Enthusiastic.
Hold on. We're moving on to verbs. So multi-syllabic verb.
Enthusiastic.
Multi-syllabic verb. Coagulating. Coagulating. Coagulating over here at the red team. Coagulating. And now here at green, give me a multi-syllabic verb.
Vibrating.
Vibrate. Yeah, multi-syllabic word is vibrating. Vibrating over there. And now we're on to multi-syllabic noun. So here at Pizza Pizza, multi-syllabic.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros is going to go over here to the blue team. And now from Monet and Green, multi-syllabic noun. Prototype. Perfect. Prototype over here at the red team. Let's give it up for your suggestions. In the game of Playground Insults, we're going to have 2 children out there who are going to come up here and insult each other, but they don't know what they're insulting each other with. With only pantomime, the rest of the teammates are going to have to give those clues to them. And now let's find out what they're going to be calling each other. If I could have a representative from each team up on this field. All right. What is Henrietta going to be calling Lizzie?
She's going to be calling Lizzie a facetious, coagulating prototype.
Perfect.
That's right.
And Lizzie to Henrietta?
A cromulent vibrating, and we're not sure yet because we need one noun.
Oh, what did I say? Oh, what was yours?
Prototype.
Rhinoceros.
Thank you! That.
All right. Fair teams. And now we need to bring in those wonderful children who are going to be insulting each other. So let's chant children. Children, children. She will use the stairs because she is kind to her knees. All right. Captain Henrietta, you have chosen to go first in the game of Playground Insults. Both teams, are you ready?
Yes!
And here we go.
Órale pues, you know, when I look at you, I want to touch my face. My face because I want to rip it off. You know, and after I touch my face, I get surprised because I have teeth that I want to chew and to sing.
Switch.
Well, you know what? When I see your face, I just want to eat your face. And then you know, I feel like I spill all over myself with like regret knowing you. Yeah. And then when there's like a stain all over me, I think it's you and I kick it. Yeah, I kick it hard because it's really you.
Because you know, when I look at you again, you look like a hamster. A hamster that's doing ballet and interpreting dance, you know? And I just don't like you, you know? And ow! When I sit here, it's like a pin in my heart, a pin.
Switch!
Yeah, when I get crumbs all over me. Oh, and crumbs. Yeah, you're a crumb face. I know you eat in your bed at night. Yeah, and when I milk a cow. Yeah, and it makes me go moo. When I see your face, I go moo.
Switch!
But you know, when I touch myself with a pin, you know, when I pee in. When I go in for myself, I think bad things about you.
Switch!
Yeah, you think bad things about me? Well, when I see you or when I think of you, I just want to lift you and I want to shove you in a cave, and then I want to mix your brains up, put them in a large bowl. I do, and then because you're so heavy. Yeah, I said it. You're heavy. You're heavy like a big pail full of water. Yeah, you are.
Switch!
You may call me heavy, but you're heavy in the head because I have two boys in my. I have three people. Us. You know, with us fame.
Switch!
What you said when I send you crying home. Yeah. You look like a vacuum. You should be vacuuming my stuff. Yeah, you should. Yeah, with all that dust everywhere. Yeah. You're full of dust because you're dirty. You're so dirty because you don't wash, and there's all these fuzz things on the floor. Yeah.
You know, we facing shui. I look facing together, facing us. Fascinating fashion.
Switch!
You have bad breath. You need a mint. Yeah. You need to take a mint because you're dirty and you don't brush your teeth. Yeah. So we have crumbs. Yeah. Crumb-moo. Yeah. Crumb-moo mint. Yeah. I said it. You crumb-moo mint.
Switch!
Oh, fascinating. Fat in. No is what I said to you. Beautiful. You are not beautiful. Her. Her, not her. You.
Switch!
You're curmudgeon. Yeah. I want to lick. You make me go yeah. I just want to love you. Yeah. Cause my mama taught me how to love. Yeah, I love mint. Yeah, I wear mint. Yeah, the mint. Yeah.
You know, when I clean my face every morning, the face, I look, I see, fasciitis, fashionable,
Yeah. It must be hard to figure that one out, right? Yeah, you're cremulent. Yeah.
Switch!
You have morbid fasciitis is what I think you got. Face, running. Now I run from you. I run away from you. I do jazzercise. I do slow motion. I jog. No, I don't jog.
Switch!
Yeah, it's like someone's trying to go really fast near me, huh? Yeah, I think when you can't even count. Yeah, I can count. You can count up to 5. Yeah, I can count higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, gives me the chills, doesn't it? Burn. You count. Oh gosh, yeah. And I'm just gonna eat your butt.
Switch!
Oh, I'm still touching my face because that's the only thing I know. Facey, us.
Yay!
You think I'm facetious? Well, I think you're I ate you. Yeah, I ate you. I ate all your lunch. Oh, and I'm not going to give your ring back. No, I'm not. I'm not going to give it back because it's mine. 5, brr, 8, ring. Vibrating. Vibrating.
in for grilling. Called, I want to put a backpack, a bag. I look at you and I see bags under your eyes.
Switch.
No, honey, it's all beauty here. Oh, when I pick apples, I just want to chomp on an apple, and I'm gonna take a bite and chew it, and just leave the core and throw the core at you. Yeah, the apple core.
Switch.
You know, because you tick me off, man. You tick me off. And I am waiting for you to tell me. I am waiting. I am irritated. I am infuriated that I want to fight you right now, man. And I am arguing with myself, apparently.
Switch.
Yeah, you should argue with yourself. Yeah, it's because it's raining. It's rain. There's rain. Go away. Watch someone beat you up. That's why. Yeah. And then there's just us. Yeah, 'cause I got my homies with me. So us, we gonna do this to you. Yeah. Yes, sir. It's gonna happen.
So when I eat, and I ate. When I ate things, I want to throw up when I think about you. And berating. When you berate me, when I touch myself, you know.
Switch.
Yeah, that's for words, huh? 'Cause I'm so much smarter than you. Yeah, us. We're cool. Yes, we are. Rain us. Yeah, rain us, sir.
What is it all?
You are a cromulent vibrating
I didn't think anyone would get anything. All right. So in that opening round, the blue team scored all of those words, and so that gives them 5 big points. So go ahead, Ms. Boyce, with 5 big points for the blue team. And now this brings us into our choice round. And for that, I need the winning captain on the field. Captain, not Lauren, named Lizzie.
Thank you.
What do you want to play in the choice round?
We want to play replay with the musical components.
Replay with a musical component. Perfect. Go prepare your team. Right now, before we get to anything, I need from Monet, what is the last thing you bought online?
Ant traps.
Ant traps? Okay. Ant trap is your suggestion for this opening scene, and we'll get to everything in just a moment. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Begin.
Oh, darling, there's bugs everywhere. I got them, don't you worry. I always have my trusty magnifying glass. Let me open this window first. Oh, it's all right. Murder is fun. Kill it. They're coming closer. Hurry. You really need to get over this fear, you know. They're just ants. Look at them. They're just small and fierce. I got him. Look, you're safe. You're safe. You know, looks like we're going to have to take you to your therapist again. Let's go find your therapist.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to say goodbye to Ant.
No, why? It was too soon. Too soon. It should have been me.
There's some raid in the closet.
Hi, I know you're busy, but she needs more help than that person. They're already dead.
And that's time for our setup scene. Go ahead and grab the bench. And right now what's going to happen, we're going to see that same setup scene done in 3 different styles. And now, for our first style, let's go ahead and get 3 different emotions. 3 different emotions. Let's get one emotion from here in green.
Excitement.
Excitement. Perfect. Nothing remotely like excitement from here.
Lethargy.
Lethargy. Excitement and lethargy. And back here in Monet. What?
Sloth.
From Monet. Thank you very much. Monet. Sloth is our 3rd suggestion. And whatever. All right. And now we're going to get a genre of movie. A genre of movie that you yourself enjoy watching from here in green. Foreign? Is there a particular country you like?
France.
Okay, a French foreign film is our second style. And from Pizza Pizza and Monet, we have the wonderful Scott Getline. Let's everyone applaud Scott Getline, who is a fantastic keyboardist, improvising the keys for us all the time, every night. And we need a musical style that he can play to accompany the blue team.
Russian folk.
What?
Russian folk song.
Russian folk song. You got that, Scott?
I got it.
He's got it. All right. One more motion? Oh yes, 4 people. Forgot. All right. Now let's go to Monet again. Monet, give me another emotion.
Really pissed off.
Really pissed off.
Pissed off.
Yes. with a hyphen. With a hyphen. Really hyphen. Okay. And okay. Now we're ready. And now we're gonna see that same scene in one of those 3 styles. What style are we gonna see first? Emotions! The emotions of really pissed off, lethargy, sloth, and excited. And here we go.
Woo! 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 Oh my God! Let him go! Let him!
You need a new hobby.
Oh my God! Let him crawl! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Shut you
Oh
up.
my God! Kill him! Kill him! Daddy, kill him!
Quiet.
Kill him! You're not doing it! Why are you doing it?
Let's go get you to your therapist and be quiet, once again. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to mourn the death of...
It should have been me. It should have been me that died. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Go take some sleeping pills.
I mean, might as well, right?
Yeah.
God. They get to have all the fun. We gotta stay here, toil.
Shut her up!
These fools are
For the
here.
love of God, shut her up!
That's time! All right, blue team, what is our next style that we're going to see?
French film!
French film, perfect. And here we go.
You Americans! Oh, to you Americans! You must have come if you insist. All gone? Oh, oui. All better now. It's okay. I saved the day and now I am ready. For some wine and some loving.
We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of one of our brothers lost in this revolution.
This is so sad, so sad.
He died in vain from the leaders of this dictatorship.
But it should have been me. It should have.
Right? You drink too much burgundy
No,
and the cigars, they getting to you.
it's the only way to live.
This would be the perfect place to make love.
That's time! I don't want to see that. All right, and now that leaves us with our musical style of
Russian folk song.
Russian folk song with an accompaniment from Scott Getline. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. You must kill him. For that we must sing a killing song. Here in Russia, the motherland, we will kill the ants. Here in Russia, only we reign supreme. These ants we will cream.
That's time! from. All right, give it up for the blue team. And at the end of this round, you will be able to judge which team you thought did a better job. We need something to judge them against, and for that, I need the losing captain on the field. It's okay. We all lose all the time. Nihilism. All right. Captain Henrietta, what do you want to play in the choice round?
We would like to play New Choice.
New choice, go ahead and prepare your team. For the game of new choice, at any time I wish during this scene, I can blow my whistle, tell a player to choose something new with new choice, and then they will give us a new choice. It's really simple, you'll understand it when we see it. All right, now here in green, I'm gonna push out a gigantic treasure chest. Besides money, besides gold, what is inside this treasure chest?
Salmon.
Salmon. The holy grail of fish. Salmon is your suggestion for this game of new choice. Red team, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
Honey, do you want some lox on your bagel?
Sure, of course I do. You'll make the most delicious lox I ever had.
I love lox.
New choice.
I love fish.
New choice.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I love your leg. Or lack thereof.
It was what attracted you to me in the first place, I know, but I got to say, the lox tastes a little strange.
New choice.
The fish tastes a little strange today.
New choice.
Your cooking tastes a little strange today.
I thought you would notice. It's not salmon. It's halibut.
New choice.
It's not salmon. It's your brother.
How dare you! Harry! He's been dead a week!
Harry's a horrible person, and I never liked him.
How could you?
It was easy. I took a knife.
Well, I don't want to hear this. I didn't actually mean how could you?
New choice.
I didn't actually want you to explain how you killed me brother.
New choice.
I didn't actually want to communicate with you.
You're a horrible communicator. You never tell me anything.
Aye, I see Harry's body over there.
New choice.
Aye, I see land with salmon on it.
New choice.
Aye, I can see my house from here.
Bob, we told you never to come back here again. You weirdo.
But I like the view. It gives me so much to see.
New choice.
But it's so cozy up here. I've made a nice loft.
All right, well, while you're up there, make sure you don't see any enemies or other pirates or things.
Aye, I be doing that.
Have a bagel.
Oh.
No, wait! Oh. You are literally the worst wife I've ever had, and I've had many.
Well, we were running out of fish, and I didn't know what else we were going to eat. You didn't like your brother.
Arr!
New entrance.
Arr! Hey, Cheryl, how you doing?
Cheryl, put some clothes on.
She's so strange.
New choice.
She's so adorable.
New choice.
I have something to tell you about me and Cheryl. Cheryl, honey, come on in here. I've known for weeks.
I didn't think it was true.
It was true. Of course it was. You killed and cooked me brother. What else was I gonna do?
I thought you would like him.
New choice.
I didn't know it would be like this.
Oh! Did you seriously just throw me dead brother at me and my new lover?
Aye,
disgusting.
Cheryl be coming. Oh, she's already here.
That's Bob, we know that.
I'm sorry.
Bob, you knew?
Oh, thank you, dear.
New choice.
Yes, I knew, and I brought her here myself. I wanted to see the look of despair in your eyes.
New choice.
I brought her here myself. I never liked you much, and I kind of want to see what's going to happen here.
New choice.
Me? Cheryl? Never.
Wait,
Wow,
ho,
Cheryl.
ho, 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 ho. You and Cheryl now, Bob? And he runs away.
I heard me name.
I feel like a fourth wheel here.
You feel like a fourth wheel. I feel like the fifth wheel here.
I came on as her lover. And then you come in. And then you come in. And I feel conflicted.
It's like a love quadrigon or something.
And that's time. We learned a little bit of math today. All right. now we come out to you guys.
Tonight's loyal fans.
See which game you prefer. Did you like the blue team and their game of, what was it? It was Replay with the musical style with Scott Getline. Applaud now. All right, or did you like the red team in the game of New Choice? Applaud now. Just a little bit more for the red team, so that gives them 7 big points. And what does that make our score, Ms. Voice?
That's 7-5 in favor of the red team.
And now this brings us into my favorite round, is the refs option round, because I get an option and I choose it, and that is Beastie Rap. Both teams on the field. Beastie Rap is a rhyming game. You know the Beastie Boys, how they... You'll figure it out. It's easy. All right. From here in Green, give me a 1-syllable name.
Joe.
Joe. Perfect. Joe is our 1-syllable name, and they're going to have a rap battle, and the red team, we're going to begin with Joe.
Yo, I know this guy, and his name is
Joe!
His favorite kind of bird is a
Crow!
He doesn't shrink, he likes to
Grow!
He's really smart. He's in the
No!
He's never high, he's always
No!
He tripped over a rock and stubbed his
Toe!
In the back of his car, he keeps a
Crow!
All right, you see how it works. If they are not on the beat, if they fail to rhyme, if their posse does not fill in the rhyme like the Beastie Boys did, they will rotate. You see how it works? And now let's get another 1-syllable name from here in Monet.
Paul.
Paul? I heard Paul first. Sorry. We'll get to that next. Paul is our next 1-syllable name. Red team, you were going to initiate. Paul.
I know what guy, his name is
Paul!
He took me to the shopping
Paul!
We took him to a cliff and he had a fall.
He don't got balls cause he got gall.
That's what the Here in Pizza. Oh, what was that again? June. We'll use June. June is our name, and over here, blue team, you're going to start. The name is June.
Yo, I know this girl. Her name is
June.
He looks out at the moon.
Oh, people need to eat.
Okay. All right. From here in Pizza, a 1-syllable name. Ted. Ted is our 1-syllable name, and red team, you're going to start when the beat comes here.
I know this guy, his name is Ted.
I like to sleep in my bed.
Ted, he's always in my head.
That was rotate. All right. What's the 1-syllable name you yourself have over here in Green?
Rob.
What?
Rob.
Rob. Rob is our 1-syllable name. Red team, you will initiate with the name Rob right now.
Oh, I know this guy. His name is Rob.
When I eat, I'm a slob.
Ah.
His favorite movie is The Blob.
Oh,
Yeah.
When I go to the pub.
All right. And Monet in the back section over here, what is the 1-syllable name you actually have?
James.
James. All right. James. Nice season. And blue team, you will initiate with the name James, starting right now.
I know this guy, and his name is
James. He looks like a lion. He's got a big mane.
Yeah. He likes to go sailing on the river.
Hey!
Yeah, rotate. All right, here in green, another name. Nick. Nick. Perfect. Watch it. The name is Nick. Starting right now with the red team.
Okay. I know this guy. His name is Nick.
He gels his hair, he's pretty slick.
All them apples he likes to pick.
He goes like this cause he likes to lick.
When he's got a lollipop, he takes a lick.
He don't like guys cause he likes chicks.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, what?
And that's time! Chicks. Chicks. Woo! Alright. Ms. Boyce up there was keeping track of who was eliminated most and who had the least amount of eliminations and who gets 5 big points.
That would be the red team, making our new score 12-5 in favor.
Red team pulls ahead ever so majorly. And now this brings us into our challenge round. And for the challenge round, I need both captains on the field. All right. Henrietta, because you and the red team are winning, you will be issued the first challenge. Captain Not Boring Lizzie, what do you want to challenge the red team to?
Instant soap opera.
Instant soap opera, do you accept?
Yeah.
You had to, go prepare your team. In the game of instant soap opera, many of you may have seen a soap opera, and they have the tropes of overacting and being really big. There are 4 actions that everyone on the red team can only do once at a time. There's biting your knuckle, there is staring out into the distance, there's staring at someone, trying to make direct eye contact, and being splayed on something. At any time, if a member of the red team is doing the same action as another member of the red team, we all get to go, hoo, 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 hoo. So everyone try that out. Because they're not supposed to be doing that. They're all supposed to be doing different things. So it's gonna get exciting, and we're all gonna go, ooh, 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 a lot. All right, one more time. Ooh. Like monkeys, it's great. All right, back here in, let's go to green, green again. Green, green, what's the first letter of your name?
A.
A. What's something that starts with A?
Alpha.
What was that? Alpha. Alpha. Perfect. Alpha is your suggestion for the game of instant soap opera. Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect. Then here we go.
Gregory, you lied. No, I would never lie to you, Darla. I could see it in your heart. You could hear it in my heart? Yes. In your heart of hearts. How did you know? How did you know that I was in love with my secretary?
Oh!
Because I met her at the Piggly Wiggly. But how could you possibly have known that we were lovers? Because I've been keeping her. There she is. Darla! I mean...
What have I walked into?
What? You walked into... walked into love!
I haven't even seen you and I love it!
This is the worst day of my life. My 2 great loves.
Don't you mean your 3 great loves?
Carol!
That's right. I've come back. You thought
I can't take it! I just can't take it anymore!
You must!
we can be together again, just like we once were.
Say it's not so.
Say it is so.
It's not so.
I knew I was gone too long. I knew it.
Why did you come back?
Because I told him.
Does it true?
And that's time! all going to have whiplash after this. All right, and now for the second half of this challenge round, I need both captains on the field. I hope your neck's all right, Henrietta?
It's quite well, thank you.
Perfect. All right, and now you get to issue the next challenge. Henrietta, what do you want to challenge the blue team to?
We challenge you to a game of forward.
Do you accept?
Yes!
Again, you have to. Go prepare your team. In the game of forward reverse, I have the power to make the scene go forward or in reverse. It's really simple. And now here in Pizza Pizza, what is the first letter of your first name?
M.
M. What is something that starts with M, Pizza Pizza?
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap. All right, Mousetrap is your suggestion for the game of forward reverse. What? Calm down. All right, Mousetrap is your suggestion for the game of forward reverse. And here we go. Reverse.
I'm so sorry! Again! I'm sorry!
Forward.
Again! I'm sorry! I just thought I'd hit it. It just didn't work.
You left it on the kitchen counter. You didn't hide it.
How's your finger? Howdy ho, neighbors!
Reverse.
Howdy ho, neighbors! How's your finger?
Forward.
How's your finger? Howdy ho, neighbors!
Bring you back here.
I just wanted to let you know I broke your window. I
Reverse.
just wanted to let you know I broke your window.
What brings you here?
Hello, neighbors! Your finger!
Forward.
Your finger!
Reverse.
Neighbors!
What brings you here?
I just want to let you know, whoa, that I broke your window! Again!
Man, this is a terrible day. First my finger, now the window. You're paying me for my finger, and you're paying me for the window.
Oakley dokley, neighbor!
Reverse.
Oakley dokley, neighbor!
Forward.
Oakley dokley, neighbor!
Reverse.
Oakley dokley, neighbor! Okay,
Forward.
You know what? I'm gonna take a trap, and I'm gonna make you
Ow! See, Cindy, come watch this! Cindy! Oh my God, there's the mouse!
What's happening?
Reverse.
What's happening?
God, there's the mouse!
Forward.
Oh my God, there's
What's
the mouse!
Reverse.
Oh my!
What's happening?
There's the mouse!
Forward.
There's the mouse!
What's
Oh
happening? Wow, Sharon, you're strong.
Reverse.
Wow, Sharon, you're strong.
my God!
What's happening?
There's the mouse! Come look! Cindy, come watch this! Oogly doogly!
Man, I am tired. Are you tired? So tired. All right, and now we come out to you guys. See which game you prefer. Did you prefer the red team and their game of instant soap opera? Applause now. Yeah. Or did you prefer the blue team and their cardio? All right, that gives 7 big points over to the blue team. What does that make your score, Ms. Voice?
That makes it an exciting 12-12 tie.
Whoa! Exciting! They caught up exactly how they, as much math. If you take workshops here, you can learn to talk like me. All right, that brings us into our final round. Everyone say aw. But it's gonna decide everything! In that final round, I need both teams on the field for the game of Celebrity Punishment. How Celebrity Punishment works, this is it's a joke-telling Groner achievement game. So the Groner foul is suspended for this. And how Celebrity Punishment works is we will get celebrity names from you guys. Like Lady Gaga, and it will go like this. If Lady Gaga were a baby, she would be Lady Goo Goo. Yes. This is Groner achievement. You made a noise from the neck up or the knees down. That gives them a point, and you will hear a ding. Every time they tell a joke, and you hear no noise at all, you just sit there and think, what? What was the... I don't get it. You will hear this sound, and that's the duck call.
Duck call?
Yes, there is no more Groner, so I don't need that. And now we come out to you guys.
Good night, Spoiled Fans.
For suggestions for celebrity names. Here in green, give me a celebrity name.
Tiffany Amber
What?
Thiessen.
Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock is your first celebrity name, and Laura is going to be keeping track and who's going to win this match.
Woo! Yeah!
Sandra Bullock, here we go.
If Sandra Bullock were a female cow, she'd be Sandra Cow.
If Sandra Bullock was from lower class England, she'd be Sandra Bullocks.
Yeah!
If Sandra Bullock were a snake, she would have been in the movie His Congeniality.
If Sandra Bullock had some facial work done, she'd be Sandra Botox. If Sandra Bullock were in the army, she'd be Sandra Barrack.
Sandra Bullock was a gun that was loaded. She'd be called Sandra Bullet. If Sandra Bullock was on Ritalin, she would be starring in the movie Speedy, Speedy, Speedy.
All right, step back. From here in Monet, another name, another celebrity name.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Perfect. Paul Rudd is your suggestion. Here we go.
If Paul Rudd was awful, but he's not because he's amazing, he would be Paul Crud!
Make a noise.
If Paul Rudd had a little bit of a drug problem, he might be Paul Budd.
If Paul Rudd liked to hunt rabbits, his name would be Paul Fudd.
If Paul Rudd were part boat, he would be All Rudd.
If Paul Rudd were a food found in Egypt, he'd be in the movie Ant Manna.
They made a noise.
If Paul Rudd was born a couple hundred years ago, he'd be Paul Revere.
Step back, and now here in Pizza, another celebrity name.
Kirk Cameron.
What, Kurt Cameron?
Yeah.
Kurt Cameron.
Kirk.
Kirk. I don't know who he is, clearly. Kirk Cameron. Here we go.
If Kirk Cameron were an eating utensil, he would be Fork Cameron!
Yay! I made a noise.
If Kurt was a thing that snapped pictures, he would be called Kurt Camera. If Kirk Cameron really liked the ladies, he'd be Flirt Cameron. If Kirk Cameron drove an affordable, mid-sized foreign car, he'd be Kirk Camry.
Work for it.
If Kirk Cameron were a bird, he'd be Kirk Cameron Crow.
They made a noise.
If Kirk Cameron was kind of lazy and avoided responsibility, he might be Shirk Cameron.
Step back. Everyone back here.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Here we go.
If Sarah Michelle Gellar had like a problem where she didn't eat a lot of salt, she'd be like Sarah something Golan. Sarah Michelle Gellar really liked wine. She'd store it in her Sarah Michelle cellar.
If Sarah Michelle Gellar was a kitten, she'd be Fluffy the Vampire Slayer.
And on adorableness. All right, here in Monet, another celebrity. Sean Connery. From Monet, Sean Connery. You didn't even, you should be a ventriloquist. All of you. Sean Connery. Sean Connery is our suggestion. Here we go.
If Sean Connery had a talent with clay, he would be Sean Pottery!
Yeah! Make noise.
If Sean Connery loved Mexican desserts, he'd be Blonde Connery.
If Sean Connery liked Catholic girls better, he'd be Sean Nunnery.
Step back. All right, everyone, everywhere. Throw it out there.
Rihanna.
What?
Rihanna.
Rihanna. Here we go.
If Rihanna were a type of cheese, she'd be Brianna.
When Rihanna is off stage, she's Ri-Offa.
If Rihanna were a reptile, she'd be into S&M. If Rihanna was a puppy from an alley, she might be Fleanya.
Irwin?
Yes,
Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin.
If Steve Irwin was here, his name would still be Steve Irwin.
And now we're gonna go away from that. I realized. Give me another celebrity name.
Noam Chomsky.
What?
Noam Chomsky.
Noam.
Noam.
Noam
Chomsky. A real
Chomsky.
person.
Noam Chomsky. He hit the keyboards. Noam Chomsky.
If Noam Chomsky was an elf and he liked to eat things, he'd be Noam Chomsky.
If Noam Chomsky was a shark, he'd be Noam Chomsky. Which was his job.
If Noam Chomsky were a winter sport, he'd be Noam Chom Snowboard.
And that's time! Alright. And that is our show. Ms. Voice up there is tabulating all the scores, figuring out who has won this thing. And before we get to our final score, we have a few people to thank. Let's go ahead and thank Brian, who let you in here, who sold you the ticket. Thank you. Go ahead and thank Ms. Voice, Laura Aziz, for making us giving us light so we can be seen. Let's thank the wonderfully talented Scott Getline playing the keys back there. Let's thank the players. And one group that we have to thank, whom without we would not be in business since 1980. I wasn't born. And that's you guys! Yes! Were it not for you, this wouldn't be happening because you're sitting right there. You are an audience. You paid us money. Thank you. Money! Okay, no, but seriously, if you enjoy this, go tell your friends. Fend for yourselves and tell your friends. Tell them there's this guy who was like, oh, there's this guy with a made-up name on the keyboard, Noam Chomsky or something. I don't know, QWERTY. And then he's like made a joke about snowboarding, and they don't understand what happened because you have to be here. So tell them, bring them down here and watch a show with them. And now, it's time to get to that final score, which we cannot hear without a drum roll on our laps. What is that final score, Ms. Voice?
My final score is 28 to 27 in favor of the Red Let's hear it for tonight's minor league players. Big round of applause for Genius. So much for coming to tonight by the players outside, as well as our keyboardist, Scott Getline.